Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Myke, the Day Trading Musician. Welcome back. I hope you had an incredible holiday. I hope you had a great time, friends and family, or whoever you're spending your holidays with. I did not trade very much last week because I had to work during the day, a couple of the days, and then at the beginning of this week as well. So sorry, I've taken a couple of videos off. But I did post some content that was a little on the educational side. So yeah, we're kind of missing a move right here, right now. But I quit for the day a little bit earlier. I took a break after that one video where we were, where I had lost. I had a big loss, and I said, let me take a dose of my own medicine and go paper trade for a minute and get my head back on straight. And so I did that. I had 2 really good weeks. I had started 300 in my account, and I was paper trading SPX contracts, and was almost up to like 700 today. So it gave me the confidence I needed to kind of get back in the game, really focus on executing my trades, having my trading plan for the morning, and just, looking to see what was available for the day. So today I only took one trade. If I hadn't been juggling 2 things at once, I was still paper trading on the other account while doing my original one too. And like I said, I only took one trade. It was a winner though, so that's what matters. So this morning, when we opened, what I was looking for, of course, subscribe, like, do all the things that, us tiny channels need. As we opened up, I was looking. Oh, sorry. I was looking. Trying to zoom out as far as I can. We have broken out of this. I think I had this on yesterday because we were trying to channeling, and then once we broke out of that, it was like, okay, well, there's some upside here. So then, get to this morning, opening candle, we're going up, and you can see we come into this level of resistance, and that's when I threw these trend lines on, because I was like, well, let me see, are we going to go up? I don't want to enter a trade one way or the other right now, because, when we come into this area, what are we doing? So I threw these trend lines on, and you can see what I was hoping for. The best case scenario for me is the candle. Yes, it breaks below, but I want the opening candle. Like, if this candle was the next candle and it opened underneath that line, that's like perfect for me, because then I 100%, not 100%, nothing's 100%, but the high probability that that trade is going to go our way. And so this candle, it just, it went all the way back down to the morning, below the morning low, open low. And so at that point I said, okay, well, I missed that move. And that stinks, because, your analysis can be right, but you can't get them all. So did that. I had to step out for a little bit, came back, saw that we had bounced off of this pivot line. And this is an algorithmic pivot that's calculated. So I said, okay, there's some strong buying here. Well, what are we going to do coming into this? Because this was a support line, and we went through that. So we came back to it, and I was like, well, okay, so what are we going to do here? So you can see there's 2 things going on here. Let me back up a little bit. This red little shaded in box right here level is a resistance level, and you can see that from 1130 to 1250 we could not break above it. Also, this support level was already there. This box moves. These did not move throughout the day. This is kind of a good indicator right here. If it wasn't so late in the day, I would probably play this. If this was earlier in the day, I would play this. I would try to take a short right here just because usually it doesn't go back up above this pivot line once it breaks it. It's a very strong pivot line, but it's just too late in the day. I don't trust it. Anyway, you can see we came into this area and we just could not go back up. There was no real volume in this area one way or the other, to be honest with you. So I think I entered the trade that I took an SPX put on my paper trading account right in here somewhere in the middle at about, I think it was $165 contract or $1.65 contract, which is $165. And then I held for a while. I might have entered right here because it looked like it was going to dip back. It opened below where I thought, we're going to go down, because I said to myself, if we break below this support level again, like, it's going to go down. So I was like, well, I want to be in this. I got in it, held. We couldn't break above any of that. We would tease, but we wouldn't, that's the worst about like no volume levels like this. It's just the tease, the back and forth. One of these, actually, this one right here, this is the one that signified to me, really, we're not going up. It looked like if you were in a call or if you were looking to go long, this would have been your candle that you would have been like, okay, it's about to close up here, so more than likely we're going to go up. I kid you not, right before this candle closed, it shot all the way back down. So that gave me a little more confidence. I mean, I was in this trade for a long time. It was $1.65 when I started, and the contracts got all the way down to $45. Or 40, yeah. So 45 cents, whatever. And it was a little hairy there for a minute. And something that I've been doing that I'm just going to have to get better at is really holding my winners. Like, I held all the way through this just to get back to break even, because it's like you don't want to lose, but you've got to have that confidence to hold for this move. I've had at least 5 in the last 2 weeks where I was in at the right spot, and yeah, you have to wait sometimes. I just get in early, and then it goes in your favor, and I could have made a lot of money here, imaginary, but I could have made a lot of money here. I could have made a lot of money on my regular account, like actually, but yeah. So what I did was able to get out on this and have my account green for the day on my paper trading. But on my actual account, as you can see, I was watching these candles, and when these no volume candles, you can kind of, they have this like pattern, and when you're watching, you're like, it is kind of a gamble, but while you're watching the patterns, it was like it would go down and tease the people who were, we're going short, come back up, sit in the middle, go up, tease those people, and it would just do it over and over and over. So on one of them, I was like, well, I know you're going to do this. So when it got up here, I bought a put. And then when it got down here, I sold it. And which one? Obviously, right here. It went up a little bit. I think it was right here because it didn't do this till the end. Went up here, and I was like, well, cool. I'm going to make a quick little, scalp. So, I made my little $15 here for the day. It was 23%. I'll take it. Look, what'd I tell y'all? What did I tell you in real time? I don't think I've gauged anything in real time yet. Once I get a little bit more confident and I'm really coming in to trust my stuff right now, my gut and then the indicators that I'm using. I'll do some live trading. I don't like the idea of like other people taking my trades. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. I just think it's better to formulate your own plan, like take the education and stuff, whatever you learn, take it, but you'll never, ever like get it unless you fully develop your own style and your own plan, because everybody has a different level of risk and patience and emotions. And like my emotions have had to change. I'm a very emotional person, and I've had to change them, a little bit, and to the best that I can, and still just know myself. That's why today, when I should have held this winner, I had my price set at $2. And it seems crazy to think that, but when you've traded enough, you just know. But I had my price set at $2, went all the way to $3, and because I didn't know if it was gonna go or not, I had even pulled it back a little further to like where I was only gonna make like $20 or something. And I'll be darned if it didn't blow through it, and then went all the way down to $3 or $300, however you wanna look at it. It seems confusing to do things like this, but that's how the market works. Yeah. I mean, man, this was another great trade. I don't want to ever overtrade, and the later it gets in the day, the less confident I get, because when something goes wrong, it gets away from you very quick. Yeah. So, I hope you learned something today. Yeah, it was a good day overall. It's been a great 2 weeks paper trading. I still encourage you to do it. I use my charts over here and then paper trade on Webull. I don't suggest paper trading on Thinkorswim because it is horrible and a pain. Yeah, so I hope you learned something today. Give it a like. Subscribe. There's always going to be more. And maybe I'll do some live stuff in the future. Like I said, we'll give it a couple months. But I do feel a lot more confident. Like, I feel a lot more confident in like my plays and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I hope tomorrow's a great day for y'all, and let's go ahead and make some money again tomorrow. All right.